Good afternoon. What I'd like to talk about this afternoon is the need for a position called Chief Customer Officer. At School Center, we discovered a while back that we have lost nearly 20% of our current clients that have not re-signed in the last calendar year. If this trend continues on, this is going to be a very devastating thing to the longevity of School Center. It'll certainly inhibit its growth and its status as being the top provider of web services for schools in the United States. So I spent the last 8 weeks looking into what is causing this problem. Why are we losing customers? Our sales has also suffered by the same percentage over the last year, a reduction or stagnation, if you will, of 20%. So I did a serious look at what was causing this problem and have determined that we need a position of Chief Customer Officer, and I would like to put my name into the ring, if you will, for that position. Now I've done a slideshow here, and slide 1 you can see it. I've named the position Chief Customer Officer. Go to slide number 2. Let's talk about the problem. Loss of 20% of our current customers is a major and very serious problem, and we need to find out why. I believe it is because we are a product-focused company, not customer-driven. We do a great job with our product, but we need to focus more on other needs of the customers outside of the software itself. Again, our sales have declined by over 20%. I believe it's because we're not asking enough questions to find out how to be value added, bring more value to the deal, and get customers to sign. Our competitors are doing this, and they're winning over our prospects and customers. Slide 3. We talk about the cause here. Well, the lack of customer focus. I believe again that we've looked too heavily into the product. We do a great job with the product, and we have probably as good as or better than any product out there in terms of web tools. But we have no process to help us determine what our customer needs. What are we missing here in terms of how to make their lives better? And our departments are also grouped into silos, and they don't communicate. And I think that's a problem. Silos, it's not so much that's so bad, but you need them to be able to communicate smoothly and transfer customer information. Slide number 4, the solution is CCO position. That's a manager that builds and manages new processes for customer-driven direction. I believe that total participation will be needed for this position if we are to make the changes that are necessary to make us a customer-driven company. And that means full support by upper management. And also it's been brought to my attention that maybe marketing should handle this function. I believe they are too busy doing what the marketing staff should be doing, as are the other departments. We've tried to spread this function amongst all departments, and unfortunately, many times, these things get pushed to the back burner in favor of the responsibilities managers would normally have. Slide 5. I am proposing Will Pearson as Chief Customer Officer. I have 3 years of sales, consulting, and customer experience with School Center, and I know our customers very well. Thorough understanding of what their daily life is like because I've been out there with them numerous times over the last 3 years and have traveled extensively to customer locations. I also have a competent knowledge of our corporate structure and our inner workings and know how to mesh these customer functions into our current operation and develop a new process that will fit seamlessly. Slide 6. Slides 6, 7, and 8 are very heavy with verbiage, very cumbersome here. You wouldn't normally do slides this heavily, but this goes over key competencies that you would expect from a Chief Customer Officer, all of which are very important, and I believe all of which have to be done in order to achieve success in becoming a customer-driven organization. For example, if you go to slide number 7, you will notice down at the bottom it says willing to roll up their sleeves, do work themselves, as well as be part of the team. Because we cannot afford to hire an entire customer service staff, it will be very important that the Chief Customer Officer be able to work with all departments and be able to build a process and implement processes into each department that help us achieve our customer-driven goals. So all of these competencies on slides 6 through 8 are very important. In fact, on slide 8, you will also see where it says hire, trains, and coaches employees. Well, this will be critical in getting a new process implemented into every department to make it work seamlessly to where the departments communicate with each other. And I believe that's critical in the role of Chief Customer Officer. If you go to slide 9, you will see that the CCO works with all departments. Again, in our company, I think that's critical because in all likelihood, the chief customer officer will be he or she will be the department. There won't be a lot of staff, there won't be a lot of people, so this person is going to have to be able to create the processes, again, that will coexist with departmental functions and will enable us to achieve our goal of becoming customer driven. I have supplied you all with a portfolio of the studies I've done over the last 8 weeks that will identify the numbers in terms of customer long-term value, as well as a plan on how to achieve retaining our customers for the long run, which makes it more profitable. So this takes us to slide number 10, where it talks about Will Pearson as Chief Customer Officer, or CCO. Again, I know all stakeholders. I know all the employees very well and have a good working relationship with them. I know our customers very well, some of them extremely well, as I've been to their locations several times. So I've achieved a great relationship with all the customers that I've worked with and believe I could do that with all of them across the board. And I also understand the customer-driven approach. I'm just now completing my Master of Arts in Business Communications with an emphasis in leadership in the customer-driven organization. And these studies have helped enable me to understand that the change has to occur from within the company first. If it doesn't, it will never succeed. You have to have all stakeholders on board as well as the customers. And that's why I believe that I'm your best choice for this position. I am again supplying you with a portfolio of the last 8 weeks of studies that I've done, and I'm also going to give you a copy of the slideshow, and we'll also meet with you again to talk about this position. So I would definitely like to be considered for it, but it will definitely need to be done in any event. Without this position, we will not be able to achieve our long-term goals of the company. Thanks, and have a great day.